This week in Spiral Nights, but yet again, it is the past 2 weeks. We missed a couple of things. There was the Thanksgiving Gobble Snipes have waddled their way back into Haven. That's like the formal announcement. Joshua was saying forums announcements has some heat. In the forums announcements? Did I miss forums announcements? I feel like I would have seen them. I have a couple of tabs that I want to go over. There were more Crucible editor improvements. That's fine. I didn't know about that. I think I've seen most of these. Crucible editor improvements and then Gobble Snipes. That's all good. General discussion. Yeah, so general discussion. There is this one about Cyber Monday. In the past 2 weeks, we had Thanksgiving event and then we had Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday was kind of a banger. If you guys missed it, we did the community kind of pulled together to do some big events. There was a bunch of us streaming and making content. Did a speedrunning event. There was some trivia. There was giveaways. There was farming Vanna from Sylveon. There was Sparker Kill doing shadow layers. He did like 16 or more shadow layers. Kind of insane. It's a lot. But people are still upset because we did not have our usual 30-minute sales on Cyber Monday, which I was expecting. I had a feeling that because they didn't make any announcements about it, I was assuming that it was going to be the same as last year, where they changed it so that it's a more yearly sales. But Exilius has brought a good point and is basically raising the point that we aren't really getting many supply depot listings outside of like on a normal basis. Let me add some music in the background. I just realized I had no music. So it's kind of missing, like we're kind of losing out on items still. We're left with nothing 2 days after Cyber Monday. Can we please have some better communication transparency on Cyber Monday and the rest of December instead of laying silent on this and hiding behind the next promo drop in a day or two? The old cracks in the system glaring again. Let's seal the cracks and not regress again. In terms of feedback, we provided quite a bit of publicly available feedback to bring back the old system, and I can certainly get more if 40 isn't enough. There's a change petition. Many people are disappointed that the state depot is now left in right now. Next year, are we going to delete depot entirely? Okay, this is a bit dramatic, I've got to say. I don't think they're going to delete depot entirely. I think the main point is basically that they swapped their system from 30-minute sales on Cyber Monday. They tried to make it more accommodating for people by listing sales throughout the year. But as I've talked about a lot on previous weeks, this week in Spiral Nights, we don't see that many like supply depot listings. It's very far in between. There's a bunch of weeks that there's just absolutely nothing. So it's kind of like one depot listing a week, a month sometimes, which is really not matching up to the previous Cyber Monday amounts. I think that's the general consensus here. But all of that aside, Cyber Monday was kind of fun. I think more so on the community side of things. And there was a ton of featured auctions, which we can look at the end prices for things provided by FNXY, which I think is Aharu in-game. Thank you, Aharu. So let's go over, there was 81 items listed, I think, is what Aharu said. So there's a lot to go over. These are the final prices. We had 2 overcharged Mixmasters going about 17 million. Soulless Totems, 14 million. This is pretty standard prices. Cinemug, 278, that's fine. Bitter End, only 933. I'm very happy about the Bitter End not being too sought after. I have the Bitter End. That's like my costume is the Bitter End. I don't want anybody else to have it. Okay? Nobody else buy it. Please and thank you. So I'm happy it was only on the featured auction. And it doesn't seem like it's highly sought after because it's not that expensive. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not that expensive. There's Winter's Edge, Firestorm Skagos, 3 million? Squall Collar 1.5, insane. Not aim, no, please. Sweet Dreams, 420. Dread Captain Cutlass, 358 is really cheap. Gift of Autumn is also cheap, but that's kind of expected. But this is a drop as well from Winterfest event, so I kind of expect that to be a bit cheaper. Shadow Buccaneer Bicorn, 75. That's... I guess people just really don't like those helmets. Serene Talent and Serene... Oh, I missed out on this. I love the Serene set. Damn, 26k only? That's insanely cheap. Fuck, I would have bought that if I saw it. Snipe Stranger Hat, 3 million? Gatecrasher Helm, 602. Restored Jaws Megalodon, 3.5 million. Okay, we're getting expensive. Illuminating Ward, 9.7. Restored Shroom Cap, 1.2. Shadow Ronin Gaza, 1.9. Shadow Pom Pom Snow Hat, 2.8. I don't know, people like those pom pom hats a lot. Which, to be fair, I do have one as well. Shadow Jaws and Megalodon, 2.7 million. I like the Shadow Jaws. They fit my outfit as well, but not for me. Prismatic Disguise Kit and Shadow Round Shades. Prismatic Disguise... Huh? 728k? I swear I had one of those. And I put it on the auction house and it sold for like 50k. That seems way overpriced. Holy fuck. Prismatic Scarf, 727. Okay. Shadow Scarf, 668. Almost the same as Prismatic. Is actually insane. Ziflex Yoink the Serene Salad. Nice job, Ziflex. 26k. That's a steal. Prismatic Com Unit, 1.69. Prismatic Rose, 290. Prismatic Mech Tenors, 5.7 million? For Prismatic Mech Tenors? Do I have it? Those are not... That's these things. People are spending 5 million on Prismatic. Just like, what is going on? Wait, these prices are all the prices are all over the place. 600k for that. Okay, that's fair. Prismatic Tenors are awesome. Are they? I guess I don't know the coloring because it must be. I guess so. They glow really brightly. All right, sure. Arcane Halo, 4.5. That's expensive. 1.28 for Magnet Crown. Polar Halo, 2 million. Grey Splendor, top at 940. Plum Snipe Perch, 100k. Yeah, these are going to be cheap because we had the Snipe boxes recently. Prismatic Halo, 1.64. Nice. Prismatic Splendor, top at 2.5. Apocalypse Crown, 750. Grey Spike Mohawk, 191. Prismatic Snipe Perch, 150k. Okay. It's getting a bit cheaper. Verdant Tonal Rage, 580. Iron Shackles, 6.3 million for Iron Shackles. Holy. Prismatic Toma Rage, 6.9 million. Prismatic Sealed Portrait, 7.2 million. Ancient Toma Rage, 852. Arctic Shadows, 1.6 million. White Boutonniere, 100k. Sag. Prismatic Bomb Bandolier, 1.7. Man, the prismatic items go for an insane amount. The Cyber Monday effect is in full force because those are crazy prices. I will say Cyber Monday is usually the most expensive out of all the items because that's when everyone knows that there's going to be listings, so everyone rocks up for it, and prices inflate a lot. The budget Prisvoltic headset. Well, you're saying budget, but it's 5 million. Like, come on now. 2.48 Apocrine. Apocrine Disciple, 2.2. Shadow Intel Tube, 2.27. First Shadow Intel Tube, damn. Was it really the first one? I was wondering why it was like so expensive because 2.27 for an Intel Tube is insane. But I guess if it's the only one in existence, that makes sense. Wings of Frenzy, 1.1. 1 million for Wings of Fury. Wings of Rage, 930. I like how the price just went down on the different types. Like in order, that's kind of nice. Gold Dragon Wings, 970. Anti-Personal Spikes, 1 million. Shadow Ankle Booster, 2.4. Shadow Cattail, 480k. Prismatic Cattail, 500k. It's crazy how Prismatic is like the same price. That's so weird to me. Frosty Cat. Nah. 1.7 million for Frosty Cattail? Do I have a Frosty Cattail? No, I have Prismatic Cattail. That's crazy. Sometimes you just need to touch Fluffy Tail, but it's not a Fluffy Tail anyway. But like the Frosty stuff, I was not expecting to go expensive. Okay, Gold Wolf Tail, 250k. Wicked Extension Cord, 3.6. Fair, maybe. Moonlight Leafy Aura, 3.7. I love those auras, man. Soaked Aura, 970. Wild Aura, 970. That's fair. Chilled Aura, 5 million. Wicked Leafy Aura, 2.1. Marshly... Cheap. Cheap, 400k. Okay. Polar Leafy Aura, 3.5. Node Field, 890k. Venomous Aura, 820k. Prismatic Feathered Aura... That's the most expensive item of the night. Holy fuck. 25.6 million. I bet when you bid, you have to go up by like almost 2 million at that point. Like the bidding increases would be insane as well. Fiery Feathered Aura, 7.5 mil. Aggro Aura, 1.2. Twilight Aura, 6.3. I love Twilight Aura. I wish I could have that. It's so nice, but 6.3 million. Expensive. I'm very sad I missed out on these. The Guildhall boxes, like the Guildhall pets were very cheap. 1 million for Companion Cube is pretty cheap. Masquerade Pod, Snubble Pod, 19 million. Insane. The cube is ours. Nice, congratulations. Would you accidentally put too many zeros? Yeah, it's a lot of items. Let's move back over to the forums. So we read over this. There's a event hosted by Exelius coming up over Winterfest. These, I'm pretty sure, are pretty fun. This is, he normally does like the Chroma Treat Hunt event. I think it's like, I mean, there's a lot to read here, so I'm not really going to read all of it now, but I think generally it's basically you get a list of things that you need to go out and take a photo of in-game, send it through. If it's the correct item, then you get a prize. And I think you build up, like, it's a treasure hunt, so you have to keep finding, not a treasure hunt, but you have to keep finding, like, specific things that Exodus lists. In the past, I think it's been done by different guilds. It's been a lot of fun. So I'm kind of excited for that. I think it's a good event. Shout out Exelius for hosting some of these cool stuff. Moving on, I think. Is there anything else to talk about? Actually, speaking of Cyber Monday, why don't we do Cyber Monday on the supply depot as well? Let's look at the special listings. Why don't we? I think that'd be a good call. Let's go special listings. Okay. Prime Moldhead Mask, we missed that. Full Leafy Aura, that's what it started with. That's for the Thanksgiving stuff. And then Gobble's Night Box. They're a suited eye pack, boring. This is not where they are. Where's Cyber Monday? Flash sales? Right? Help? Someone? What? Where is it? They normally list all of the supply depot listings. This is sad. Where did it go? I actually don't see it. Did they list it in here? These are the trades. Do I not have access to the channel, maybe? There's guides. I have never even seen the guides here. What are these guides? You DM'd it? You DM'd it on my main account? Can you DM it to this one? Community events. I mean, we may as well just look over some of the other stuff as well. Here's Sylvian posting about the different streams that we did. Which one is that? Igris the Red. Igris the Blood Red 4. That way it comes through. Otherwise, I have to swap accounts again. It's a bit awkward. Cozy MK2 prize boxes ended. Energy market. Let's look at the energy market over the flash sales, actually. That could be interesting. 4.3, 4.1, 4.3, 4.5 it went up to. 4.5. This is 11/26, so a few days before Cyber Monday. Sitting around 4.3 a lot, 4.5, 4.2, 4.6. Here we go. Yeah, the Cyber Monday saw it increase a bit. It's the highest it's been for a little while. 4.644. 4.879. Wow. They spiked up afterwards, yeah. It's gone back to almost 5k. Thank you, Josh. My goat. Yeah, it was hidden. Why is it hidden? Wait, why can't I not see it normally? Okay. Oh, it's got all the items as well. Sweet. Let's see. What do they list? We had some crystals for sale. Classic. Spark of Life for sales. Classic. Holy Aura with chest mini boxes. Dracon pods. All of those pods as normal. The snow hats. Kind of boring in my opinion, but it's okay. I think it's kind of like get ready for winter is I guess the idea. This was sick. Hazardous prize box 2017 banger box. Hazardous prize box. What's even in the box actually? I think it's a banger box, but I don't really know what's in there. The final gasp was in there. Hazardous dragon wings. They all have these like aura effects, which makes it really nice. The scarf looks nice. They have all of these funky outfits. Super cool. There's a hazardous hedge coat. Okay, I will say the box. Well, that's my account. The box 3.49k. These items 2 years ago, I think, or 1 year ago, the hazardous hedge stuff sold for like 49k energy for just the costume piece itself. And I like yelped about it in my YouTube video about the Cyber Monday changes because I was like, there is no way it's like 50k energy for one costume piece. And now the box is out, and now people have access to it a lot cheaper, which is kind of funny. So for anyone who spent the money on that, kind of rip. I'm not sure if this was in the box though, because I didn't really see this on the auction house. So maybe this particular item wasn't, but there was some of the other ones. I've seen those. Edge coat so expensive. Yeah. Scarf is particularly nice. A lot of it is quite nice. Very, very cool box. But I do like them bringing back these old boxes on Cyber Monday. That feels cool. And it's like it's expensive, but reasonable enough where people can buy at least one box, you know, to mess around with, I think. Still holding onto the vents because I don't know what I want to do with it. The vents will look nice. Let's keep going. These we looked at. I want to see what's on the supply depot. Here we go. Tails. I bought 3 of these. I have tails. I love tails. I've been wanting these for so long. When I saw this, I was like, oh my fucking god. 3,000 energy, 3.9 energy. This is amazing. This was like cinema for me. I was so happy with Cyber Monday when this happened. I was like, this is incredible. 1.2 million to 6k E. Yeah, exactly. Like insane drop off. They are hard to work with. Like it's hard to make an outfit with them, but I think that they're a very nice thing to have. They're so fun. Divine Halos, we had Cherry Flying Snipe. We had Valkyrie Wings, all the different colors. Even Divine. Did we see Divine? Yeah, even Divine Volcanic. That's kind of cool. But that's it. Honestly, not a lot, but a bit better quality items than I would say in previous Supply Depot listings. So I'm not too mad. I still wish it was the 30-minute cycle thing that they used to do back in the day, but this was okay. It was okay. I don't know. You know, nah. Yeah. Let's go through some of the other Discords. I think all the announcements will be the same stuff that I've already talked about. I don't think there's really anything new. I do think... yeah, Supply Depot stuff. Community events-wise, it's all kind of the same. Haven, I think, did have some announcements for Night Launcher. So we can look over those as well. Oh yeah, they came out with a very neat thing. So Crucible Editor, for those who are making maps, can now be launched from the Editor's menu from Night Launcher, which is great because normally you have to open up Spiral Nights and then open up the Crucible Editor. So it's kind of annoying because you have to open up your night first and like log in fully. And when you're doing edits, you're usually AFK for a while. It's just annoying. So it's a handy that they added this in. So kind of pog. I do want to, speaking of Crucible Editor, I'm sure everyone is in high anticipation for what maps are being created by the community. I have the most incredible map I've ever seen from a player being made that I want to showcase. I've downloaded the videos, but it is in the Coliseum Crucible Workshop, I think, in progress reports. Absurdity. Just take a look at that image for a second. Let's review. Look at this fucking map. Like, how incredible does this look? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what the hell? I think it's based off another game, I believe. I forgot what game it is. So he's kind of recreating a different map. But like, this is insane. The amount of work that these are all individual blocks. He's resized them, reshaped them, flipped them around. I think these might be even recolored. Like, the amount of work that went into making this is insane. This is what I was hoping. Why is it so glitchy? What the hell? I downloaded this from Discord, so it might not be the best quality. This is what I was hoping for. When I was like, I know that there are some people in Spiral Knights who will cook some insane maps. Zolo? I don't know how to say your name. Has done like incredible work. If only it was less glitchy, please. Like, it's not insane. Like, how cool is this? Like, so much work went into this, man. I think this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I can't wait to like play this map. I forgot to message. I was hoping to message them and see if we could like actually like play test it, because they haven't listed it on the system yet to play test it. But yeah, just so cool. Like, this gives me so many ideas as well. I think this is like gives me so much hope for because the editor is so janky to work with. If you ever try to use it, it is so hard and it feels very limiting. So it's a bit scary to be like, can we make something with this? He's flipped like things up, like, oh, it's just so cool. I think it's so cool what he's done. Like, this is just incredible. It is still a work in progress, yeah. They keep posting updates. So this is like the next section that they're working on now. As you go up those stairs, it's the next area. There's just so many, like, it's so fun, man. He's made a waterfall with falling leaves. Like, I love it, man. I love this type of stuff. It's so cool. Like, even all these tree bits is like all different assets, like, put together. When you start looking at it, you can kind of see what he's done, like, with these blocks and stuff as well. But I just think it's so creative and so cool the way that they've done it. It is a bit awkward because he's just resized a lot of things. So you do see these, like, very pixelated items at times. I don't care, though. I think it's still really cool. I think this is, like, cinema. I can't wait. Like, if there's maps like this coming out, like, dude, this is incredible. I can't gush over this enough. I really hope Greyhaven's continue to update and improve the level editor. This could pop off so hard. I think they are. But they have been releasing a lot of consistent updates. Actually, funnily enough, in the Discord, this guy said, in his progress updates, he said that he hit the file limit. So, obviously, he's added a lot of assets into this editor. He hit the file limit, so he couldn't keep working his map. A developer who's also in the Discord for Spiral Knights replied saying, oh, like, we can update that. Like, we can increase the size. And they just increase the size for him, like, because he's ran into the issue. Like, I just think it's, like, they're clearly, like, paying attention and working with the community. I think it's so cool, man. Yeah, I'm so hyped for these maps to be out. Anyway, I just really wanted to share that because I think it's really cool. Let's finish off this week in Spiral Knights going over YouTube and Reddit as well. There was a couple of videos. Actually, no, I was meant to go through the YouTube videos and then come up with things. I loaded these up to watch them beforehand to see if they were worth sharing. I don't know. But I haven't done that. So I'm just going to close these tabs really. But there's people posting some videos, some other people from different channels, it seems like. It's a Spiral Knight Shadow Lair with a couple of people. I wonder if there's comms for it as well. No voice comms.
It's day 77. We playing 100 games in 100 days. We just
this guy's playing 100 games and plays Spiral Knights today. Very cool. Over the Reddit. It's been a while since I've been on Reddit. Pain, Chaos Cloak recipe already learned. Yeah, I've got a couple of those as well. I don't know how I did it, but I did do it at some point. Where is it? Dark Thornblade already learned, and I can't sell it. Oh no, I can sell it. Oh, I don't have any issues then. Never mind. I'm good. I remember I had a recipe like this as well. Sorry, I just wanted to share my account, I guess, for no reason. Ooh, pretty. Cute. Very cute. Night Launcher Mobile. Spiral Knights for Android and iOS. Pog. I've seen a few people make this. Like they've somehow ported it onto Android. It's not the first time I've seen this. But as far as I know, it's like very janky as you expect because you're playing it on your phone. But it is possible. I just have no idea how to do that. Funniest nicknames you saw in the game. Disappointment. Okay. Classic. You got in the beta test. It works pretty well. Ooh. Wait, they're making it like a public version? That's cool. It's a new code. Oh, I did not know. Prescribed pills. That's funny. Wait, what? So maybe I should look into this more. Night Launcher just hit its first successful game launch on Android. Spiral Knights is now playable on mobile without the old ProJav launcher workarounds. This is a Night Launcher thing. Well, I'm so glad I read chat because I had no idea. Wait, this is sick. You can be a beta tester for it. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if they're going to get hit, though, with like a cease and desist, because I can't imagine Grey Havens is going to be happy with someone else uploading the game to Android, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Going to iOS as well, apparently. Didn't have a good image of a Trojan model that's not blurry or pixelated. Would like one as a reference material. Easy. Spiral View gets you across the line. Allites or Devilites? determining if I want to read this, depending on how long it is. We know that the Black Cat and Allied tribes were both wiped out at the same time, but we see the Spook Cats as the remnants of that tribe. So why would the Allies not have a remnant also? Items associated with Allies have an association with either angels or righteousness. So Allies... The Candlestick Keep region was once an academy, which school is generally a precursor to the Allies where magic users. I don't know, I just like read flavor text. I will say, Allies have a lot of additional items from boxes, because we had the whole Allied box. And that has a lot of extra text in it. So you might find some more things about Allies in those new items. Colosseum, Crucible, Spiral Knights level editor, UV rolling. When your parents ask where all your money went. Yeah. Where did my money go? Why am I poor now? Why I only got 10k crowns? What am I doing with my life? I had like 1 million before. Cyber Monday, damn you. I bought all those tails. That's where all my money went. God damn it. Now what do I do? Cat's live reactions, low quality. It scares me that there's a spoiler on this. Yo, got any more of them pixels? What is this? Live react. Wait, it's a reaction image. Kind of pog. I gotta put this in our Discord. Would have been poor. 21 more E than us poors. Okay, sorry, yeah, 21 E is really gonna get me far. It's like 1k crowns or less. Brandish Band, brandish charge attack every enemy in the game. Ah, my goat, so true. So true and accurate. Me charging and catching on fire, also me. Yay, I love memes like this, man. I love memes like this. This is fun. I love it when people... Okay, this guy's going hard. Okay, wait, there's so many. Wait, okay. Mr. President, second Grimmican just appeared. Okay, don't love that one as much. Title, why did you die? Yes, I like this one. I also like that he titled it Title. Banger. Shadowlair, starting Shadowlair. And me trying to find a job, you urge to play Spiral Knights. I would say real, but I do have a job, so I can't relate. You wouldn't steal a mineral. Yes, I like that one. How many years this guy posted, by the way? FSC in a nutshell. I'm reviewing all of them. We're going down the list. FSC in a nutshell. This is fine. Yes, I like that. I like it. It makes sense. I like memes that make sense. Craft it when you find it. Craft chaos. I get it now. Yes. He's getting more AI generators as we go. No, don't say that. I hope not. If I'm laughing at AI generated memes, come on. Yo, got any dark ritual? We got 92 bark ritual. And then come on, it's fire. These are fire. Come on. I think we've caught up from our last This Week in Spiral Knights. Shout out for all the memes. Keep them coming. Oh wait, this is someone else. I hope they're not. I don't think that it's too Spiral Knight specific to be AI generated. I can't imagine. I don't know. Good memes. I don't care. It's fun to look through. Thank you for sharing that. Whoever this guy is, Moriart. Thank you. Thank you for humoring my day and humoring the end of us in This Week in Spiral Knights. Anyway, that will be everything this week in Spiral Knights. I don't think I've really missed anything unless you guys have something that that you think I've missed. Cyber Monday. What else? I don't. Actually, one more thing I want to do. Spiral Knights. Let's go home. Let's see when the last. When was the last Winterfest event? Because I'm like, when are we expecting Winterfest to come around? It should be soon, right? A couple of weeks from now. It has to be December something. December 12th. We are currently December 4th. Oh, we might have like a week and a half until Winterfest. Okay. One more of your DMs without any content about my guild members. Okay. Just for you, Josh.
What do you think? Oh, very nice. It's very cool, Bateman.
Exelius. Jake. Teal.
What do you think? Nice. But wait.
I need to up the sound.
Nothing yet. White. Impressive. Very nice.
I watched this movie not that long ago.
Let's see Paul Allen's.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is either. He's about to drop some aura.
Look at that coloring. The tasteful thickness of it.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Okay, I maybe would find it funny if I was more involved in that guild, but I have a guild of my own, I suppose. But thank you for sharing. The cat memes in Armistice go crazy. I can see. It didn't make enough sense to me. I don't understand. Why are the cats there? It doesn't. It's not logical to Spiral Knights. I like the superimposed Spiral Knights heads on the people. That has wings. That could go somewhere. The cats, I don't. It's just cats. You know, cats are funny sometimes. Anyway, I'm going down a rabbit hole. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I will leave you with a beautiful image of my level 1 pigeon. I shall see you guys in this week in Spiral Knights. Stay safe. Stay strong. Eat well. Merry early Christmas. Like, I'm saying Christmas now, and then I'm going to say it in future episodes. See you guys next week. You guys get the idea.